You know, sometimes you don't need Gucci.
You don't need.
But what about Dolce and Gabbana?
Gabbana, maybe.
Not Dolce?
I've got beef with Dolce.
I fucking hate Dolce. Motherfucker.
I got beef with Dolce. No. Oh, hello. I was just using social media. You know how I do. 2:30 for Black Remnant, right?
Yeah, 2:30.
Oh. Here, watch this. I'm going to use a hashtag. Oh, what's it?
You have a hashtag?
I have a hatchback.
Ooh, that's cool.
And then we're going to do it like that. And then, yeah, just 1 second.
Thank you for the sub, Brianish. Appreciate that. Agavasi, thank you too. Hey, Frosty. Yeah.
Dude, this is your season.
Frosty.
This is your season, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Rex. Dolce knows what the fuck they did.
Well, yeah, and they know it's been problematic.
It was really great meeting you at Unplugged. That was fun.
Oh yeah. No, we met many. In fact, PAX Unplugged was essentially a convention for this channel.
Yeah.
to amass and to localize.
Yeah.
And then also the very first day, I took some time out to play essentially the continuation of the C Team with a bunch of people who we may see in today's channel. It was...
Yeah, Tyrannosaurus is right there.
Yeah, is he... Oh, yeah, he's right there. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it was a convention, but it was also other things too. But I had sauce at the table, coffee junkie.
Ooh, thank you, Crimson.
Mwah.
60 months, man.
It was a blast.
Woo.
Hey, listen, we'll take it. Now that social media has been
Alan,
activated.
59 months. Crimson's beating you by a month.
Yeah, so let's start competing.
Yeah. On
this.
If Crimson slips, Alan, you can take the reins.
Exactly. I can hear the like the announcer voice. Coming
around the corner. Alan's got him by a minute. I've got him by Crimson has a fucking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Talpa Nurse. Absolutely. Now listen to this. Hello. It is I, your internet friend, Jerriford K. Horcrimson. And however it came to be, you've fallen ass backwards into Twitch's brewing program, Acquisitions Intoxicated, as you see before you. What is the purpose of this program? I'm so glad you asked. It's to give you that which you already own, the art and science of brewing. I am joined, as almost always, by Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster, and so much more. Eric J. Benson, Azerbaijan, Edge Benson, the notorious EJB, back in it, ready to put it down. Now, I don't see any, would I be correct in saying there's no grains?
Yeah, I thought I bought some specifically so we'd have them when we got back from PAX, but they've gone missing.
They've gone missing? Now, did you eat them? It's fine if you did. Because a lot of times you're like, I would eat that, and it hasn't happened yet. Is this like Chekhov's grains? Like, are you like, okay, yeah. And it's like, I can see some little like husks.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no.
I just got a giant fucking bowl, poured some milk in.
I never eat husks.
I don't husk in the morning.
That's not me.
I husk in the evening.
Exactly. I husk at supper time. No. But it's okay. It's perfectly acceptable.
We're just going to drink.
2/3 of the ritual can still be 100% executed here on the program. That being, of course, and you can see there are currently, have we finally worked through your stash of Welsh brews?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Well, that means that Whetstone is on tap and ready to go. Now, if we could, Josh, put the Whetstone recipe from the laptop up on the screen, just so that we can remind ourselves. If I recall correctly, Whetstone is the Excalibur brew.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, Northern Brewer, classic, broad spectrum bittering, British Ale 2, I think that's malty with fruity esters, is that right? Mm-hmm. And then pale malt is the most classic. So what we were trying to do with this clearly, it's almost like a smash. It's basically like simple, clean, pure. It's the blade, right? Radiant, exactly right. So, hey, let's grab a couple of glasses of this and get wild with it. But obviously,
do you want the glasses?
No, listen. Now,
I mean, I'm not telling you how to do your work, but
occasionally,
I mean, you could just cup it.
Occasionally, it would help.
Am I bleeding?
Are you? Here. let me look at the rest of your body. Oh, shave.
Fucking A.
Here. Listen. You want to get? I'll pull this. You can manage that?
No, can you give me a napkin? So I have to take blood thinners.
No,
and, like,
exactly.
when I get a cut.
You want a Neosporin thing or something?
I'm not gonna get a fucking, I'm not going septic over.
We got a bunch of them.
We have goos. They can be placed upon it.
That looks much better than.
Oh, it might have been shaken up.
Shake it up.
I
Interesting.
thought it was going like this.
Oh,
well, that's not
no.
gonna
All right. Well, this is what we have here.
Looks like beer.
Yeah, it has a nice golden hue. Right? Mm-hmm. It's like until the camera comes down, there's just a shot of us going, like coming up over the edge.
Oh, what's going on? Good to see you.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Smells like beer.
Yeah. It smells like there's fruity esters. Let's try it.
It tastes great.
Yeah, it's classic. It's sweet, and I think that now, am I correct in saying that the British Ale 2 is why it has a little chewier body? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's sweet and nice, but it has strength. It's good. Now, carbonation.
Needs more.
Could there be more? Potentially, there could, but that is really, really nice. Easy drinking, classic stuff. Oh yeah. Tyrannosaurus, this is another winner for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just it's so simple. Every part of it is something you can actually understand, and that's the advantage of the style. Obviously, the malt part of it is the most basic malt you could possibly have. So this is really just about Northern Brewer and British ale yeast, which it turns out is a good combination. Blood thinner as today's beer theme? No, I think it already does that.
Yeah. Probably isn't helping him having a beer thin the blood down even more.
Here, I'm losing my belt. Here,
Hey,
it's
you're losing weight.
I felt
Good job.
I felt something descend, and it was novel. Yeah, no, exactly. I'm gonna stretch. No, exactly. I'm gonna stretch the F out of it now. Round 2 is gonna be nuts. All right. But yes, this is our first show back. Yes, exactly, Orion Rogue. And we were talking about like earlier in the poll, it was much cloudier, and now it's sort of reached a midpoint. But obviously, there's things that you could do to such a beer, and you were going into them before the show started, like isinglass or a filtration, just a regular old filtration.
There's a million things you can do.
Yeah. There's a bunch of things to get at it and make it clear and crisp, but it's fine. I don't think it's that big a deal. There's an aesthetic aspect to it, but I think it's fine. Yeah, belt's falling off, blood falling out. No, Telp. Even if my belt gave way and it descended from the hips, you would still be perfectly safe because we have no grains to make me come around the bar, right?
Bro, we know you're not wearing pants.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot that you don't know. There's a lot you don't know about both of us.
There's a lot you don't want to see right
and
now.
we're
let me
ready.
tell
Well,
you.
no, you don't know that.
I do.
Listen, then you look that way. You look it there, and then I'm just going to do what I'm doing, and I'm going to do it for another hour and a
Because
half.
I'm free.
I know how this ends.
Free balling.
See, I knew. I didn't even have to say. I knew exactly what it was. Now, Orion Rogue is dreading brewing the beer for my homebrew club's contest, American Light Lager. What a hateful challenge. Veltaya Hobbies, I think is how I would pronounce that. Obviously, welcome aboard. Now,
12 months.
Now
1 year.
we have an interesting
the
comment
day.
here from Penny Arcade. Let's see what they have to say.
Oh, yeah.
I used to think they were boring, but I have found some that were really good.
Oh, Demetrius is talking about how about Pilsners.
Yeah.
I love
No,
Pilsners.
he had to teach me, like, because I'm always trying to find some weird angle or some weird taste. Like, I like extreme tastes. right? Which is why, you know, I don't mind. You can see down in the corner, that corner. Obviously, we're supported by the Voodoo Ranger on his many international adventures, but they have got some. They have a bunch of different beers in every category, and some of them are really, really big tastes. They're intense tastes. They also have the tea, which is also very good, but too drinkable, perhaps.
I love the tea. Like,
well, they had it at the Unplugged bar.
yeah, and it was fucking dangerous.
No, because I just saw goblins lurking in the corners, clutching them like a scroll case.
It's so good.
It's a lot in the can, and it's
Yeah,
like
but
7%.
but the thing is, it tastes like an Arizona, like an actual tea.
See,
You don't get alcohol from it.
This is their wickedness.
And I'm just sitting there.
It's
I'm
like an Arizona. It's like a peach tea.
Yeah,
if they start doing flavors of that, it's off. It's off. It's over. It's game over. But
yes,
I do like an extreme taste, and that's why I never actually select a Pilsner. But certainly around this time of the year, I can sort of have my cake and eat it too, because they'll brew Pilsners with fresh hops.
Oh yeah.
And so that's just like a smash beer. Like that's a really nice calibration tool as well, just to learn about the ingredients you might put in there.
Yeah, Agavesi Juice Force is just a classic of theirs, and it's delicious.
Fruit Force, also good.
Fruit Force was my favorite because it just was a Capri Sun in a can.
Yeah. I mean, I remember at East.
I don't remember at East. That's the fucking.
Here's the truth. Yeah,
I remember
after 4 p.m.
We were at the Club PA meeting, and like at least 6 times, I'm getting up. Don't say it.
Well, no,
don't say
well,
it.
There's this. I have a bad habit, and they know perfectly well. But I'll also just start telling a story after I've been to the Voodoo Ranger Lounge, and it might be too long. It might not warrant a long story, and obviously I want to take this opportunity to apologize. If Mike is there, he'll just shame me.
Oh yeah,
He'll just shame me.
It was great. It was great. It was really good seeing both of you at the Club PA, and it was fun.
It was really fun.
The questions were really cool, and
and obviously between the two of us, like we have a really weird high level of specialty knowledge going back decades. Like for me, it seems like I just started doing it. But between the two of us, like there's a lot of stuff that if I try to bring this up to the youth, I don't mean the youth broadly, I mean my own youth, like they really don't understand. Like I can like mark out for them all these times. It's like, no, video wasn't a thing. You couldn't just watch videos. Smartphones, that used to be a distinction, but we had to have the distinction smartphone because there were also dumb phones. It's just, anyway, we know a lot of stuff, and so if people start asking us questions, we can fucking go hog wild.
What it would cost per megabyte to look at stuff on the internet.
Unlimited data on your phone, a normal package. Okay. Once you wrap up a glass of Whetstone, and this is not hardcore in any way, right?
no.
What we got? Oh, 4.5. I'm going back.
Drinking water.
I'm good. This is compared to some of the witches' brews we so frequently pull here. This is, God, it's so nice. And then by the time you round out to the end of the glass, it's just like, it's like soft between the northern brewer and the yeast. It's just like soft fruits. It almost has like a mild cider angle to it. Like that's how much fruit taste is in it just off of the hops and the yeast. Man, that's really good. All right. Oh no, absolutely. Taranthosaurus, that's very, very Scottish in nature, I would say. Just like a lot of the stuff that even in traditional, styles that are big in America, the stuff that Ghost brought, it was executing those styles, but executing them at much lower ABVs. So it's a completely different experience to have something that is an IPA. Here, that IPA, what it indicates, and I've seen it like creeping north. Have you seen how far north like the basic ABV on an IPA is now?
Yeah.
Like they're in my corner store, they're basically starting at like 7%. Like that's,
It doesn't do it for me.
I don't want it. Like,
The only time I want it is like with the Juice Force. Like,
oh, yeah. I mean, I understand what you mean there. I mean,
like because that like, I know I'm gonna have one or two of those. I'm not gonna have. It's not gonna be sessionable.
we already have a praxis.
Right.
There's no sessionability with the Juice Force wins. It's a
Right.
it's an attack. It's a guerrilla attack.
Right.
On the liver. Now, yeah. So let's get in her. Or at any rate, let's try. Now, you are still. Did you end up pulling the trigger when you were at Costco on that PC?
I'm so dumb. I'm gonna go back. It's
Well, yeah.
It's
Were you
800
grabbing stuff for the club?
Yeah,
Didn't
it's
you?
$899. It's 32 gigs of RAM, an i7, a 4060 Ti, and like a terabyte static drive in it. And I'm like, I don't know.
Really?
I don't know how I don't, but I'm like,
You get it. You bare minimum, right? You get that so that now you're just on the upgrade track for cards. And
I want to get two of them.
Yeah, exactly. Just put them by each other. Have one be the stream.
Well, no, one for the cigar club, so I can
Oh, you
play
just
games.
have one over
I can
there.
play
Yeah,
games at night with
put
you.
put one back in the
Yeah.
fucking office.
Yeah.
But to me, like that's just like the setting,
Mm-hmm.
and then you might occasionally have to jump the power supply, but for the most part, that 4060 Ti is already so much better than.
That's all I need. I don't.
It's
I
so
don't,
much better than
Like,
we're
I'm
playing,
not-
like we're playing games that played okay on the 1080. Like we don't gotta fucking go crazy.
Yeah. Gades, that's interesting. Like, question to ask. I know more about European beers than I joke, but like,
Well, you do though.
I love European beers, but American beers. There's so many now. It's just like
It would be tough.
there's a new brewery of the week, or 5 new breweries every week that you could find.
Well, here. Do
Even
you
in
mind,
Seattle.
Do you mind if I use your computer for a second?
No, go for it.
Here, you continue to hold forth. I'm gonna. I just. It'll help if I show them a visual aid of what we're talking about, just as it relates to Seattle.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Gates, like one of my favorite beers is Hobgoblin. I love that shit.
It's
like
good.
I can't get enough of it. But that's UK. That's Witchwood. Tobias, you brought 24 cans back across the Atlantic. That's fucking awesome.
You know, and I actually had a bunch. Oh, this is Ghost's fault somehow. I did it. No, but I did. I brought back a bunch of beers in that huge sack, some of which I think were from Talp, and they were all classy. They were all very, very savvy products.
You know what I didn't get from Talp this year? The fudge. Talp.
He didn't bring the fudge.
Pyro
This wicked
was nice
gamer.
enough to get me steak and ale pies.
You took them away?
Okay, yeah, they're delicious. Yeah, you saw me many times and you never offered me any of the fudge.
All right.
I'm very upset. I'm just joking, Talp. I'm just joking.
Here, so
Yeah, I was super busy at this show and I apologize.
You really, really were. Fucking murdered it.
It was.
All right, now
No,
Jorash.
I'm just messing with you, Talp. I love you. I wish I had more time to spend and talk with you at this show, but it was just insanity.
So this is
Good. I'm glad other people got to enjoy that stuff.
but this is like a 5-block area. This is all like it's like post-industrial, a lot of big warehouses. This is in the Ballard neighborhood, just east of 15th, which is sort of this is like the demarcation line, sort of down where I live. Like this separates really like the downtown Ballard proper. When I say downtown, I mean a street, right? It's old school. But here on the other side, you might have heard about Reuben's. So this is Reuben's Brews right here.
Oh God, we could iterate. Look at Lucky Envelope.
This is what I'm saying. I want them to understand, like, so somebody says, hey, what's good over there? Well, let me show you the fucking gate.
Let me show you how we got drunk every Saturday
show you
night
Heaven's Gate.
and wrote the C team.
Now, Reuben's Brews, great notion, completely
Oh
unbelievable.
no, you're missing Fair Isle. Is right down below. Go scroll down.
Yeah.
Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll button 2.0. No, back to Rubens.
Okay.
Back up. up. Okay, right here. No, out. Where the fuck did it go? God damn it, we had it. Anyways, Fair Isle Brewing is amazing. And
Fair
it's right
Isle.
there.
Oh yeah, Fair Isle was great too.
No, but what you don't know yet,
Yeah.
the hidden key of Fair Isle Brewing is the Beast and Cleaver now has a pop-up there where they solely make smash burgers with their meat.
Oh yeah. So Beast and Cleaver is also in the neighborhood. They opened up during quarantine. It's like a fancy pants butcher shop run by this British guy.
Smash burgers, dude. At one of the best breweries.
Look, it sounds okay, but take a look at this. Great notion.
Yep.
We don't know if it's beer or not.
No, I don't think it is.
Theoretically,
I think
it's a brewing.
Pie, liquid pie.
Yeah, they're like these smoothie beers that Ghost brought in, but they have executed them like at the utmost level. So they'll bring you a taster tray of 5. They'll all taste like different magical, like Feywild baked goods. But I don't know it. They don't taste like beer at all. So it's just another type of brewing with fruit puree. It's crazy pants, right? Let's just go back one block.
I had one a few days ago that was cherry cobbler, and you could smell the like graham cracker
Yeah,
crust. when
of
you
course.
drink
It would be easy to do. We know exactly what grains would
So
deliver that, right? Obeck, they started out mostly with Czech Pilsners, dark lagers.
But we
now,
love that, right?
No,
Like,
we
like,
liked it. Now because it is what it is. Like they're also experimenting with IPAs because that's a big part of the market.
Yeah.
It's too cool for us to get into now.
I know, like I'm a hipster about it.
No, dude.
And I don't give a fuck.
It is wall to wall in there. Stoop, another classic. I would say that Stoop might be the master of the IPA in Seattle. I think they're probably where that's at. You can get a taster tray just like this, try 6 different ones, and they all have something to say. Urban Family right around the corner, Trail Bend over here, Lucky Envelope right here. Fair Isle is down by Lucky.
Yeah, there we go.
Opposite
That's
side.
where it was. Fair Isle.
Okay, Bale Breaker and Yonder Cider. So
When the fuck did that happen?
that's new. I've never even fucking seen this. This is what I mean. So Bale Breaker is
A delicious beer. You
it's a
want to
delicious
recommend?
beer, but they're a farm.
They're farmed down in Yakima.
Yeah,
Yakima.
they grow the grains and hops. Like this is a project of the farm,
That's
right?
super cool. I did not know that was there.
Yeah, yeah. And then somebody's like, well, maybe wine. I don't know. Let's try it. But now you get it, right? Now you see the situation where it can be really, really difficult. And those are the ones that we know about. I just pulled it up over there for a second just to see. It's bonkers. It's bonkers just how fecund.
Isn't it Yakima?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yakima.
Oh,
Josh.
now, if you were from Federal Way, if you were not, I've heard Yakima. Makes sense.
Isn't it Yakima? No, it's
Generally speaking, we say Yakima.
not. Yakima.
No, but what's fun is it's sort of like anytime it shows up or Spokane shows up like in a show, it's always going to be Yakima.
Wait, how do you say Spokane?
Well, you say Spokane, but
What is it? What is it like? Spokane? Oh, okay.
Spokane.
Oh, okay.
Like, no, I was saying that it wouldn't be hard to find out how it was pronounced.
Like I hate when people
Yeah, but who gives a shit?
Yeah, Oregon.
Honestly, who gives a shit?
I
about
give a
fucking-
shit. It's my town.
the crazy ones though are like Puyallup.
Oh yeah. Hey, I
Oh,
got
yeah.
Puyallup right. You know why? Because of fucking Shadowrun, and the
Oh,
Puyallup
nice.
Barons from the Sega Genesis game back in the '90s.
Dude, okay, that kicks ass. So as a New York boy out here
I
on
knew-
this
I was
side,
like, when I came
you were
here, I'm
finding
like,
our secret
I,
lore?
I want to go to the Redmond Barons. I want to go to Puyallup. Where's Renrook Arcology? Like,
see, we
give
thought it
me
was-
all this shit.
in Spokane, like
Yeah.
we thought it was super cool because like all this rad Shadowrun shit was happening so close.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we ever got a Spokane supplement, but
Nobody gives a shit about
no,
Spokane.
yeah, Alan, they do say it like okay. Agavesi, I don't know.
Stuyvesant.
Yeah, I know. I've only heard sty.
Stuyvesant.
I know that it's bed sty.
No.
So I would start correctly with the first part of sty anyway.
So the way we say it in New York, because there was a famous, there is a famous General Stuyvesant, and a lot of land was owned by him.
Oh, so that neighborhood,
Yep.
is it a borough?
No, it's just a.
I don't actually know what a borough is.
No, that's not New York City. This is like upstate stuff.
Oh, okay.
This is like rural shit.
Oh, all right. This is apple cider,
Yeah,
donuts, that type of shit.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I think our poll system might be broken.
Great. We're just gonna drink all day.
Well, yeah, and not get drunk somehow.
Yeah.
Because it is what it is. All right. I mean, I guess we can use the built-in Twitch one. I mean,
Yeah.
that's stinky.
We're making another smash beer today, boys.
Yeah, it's happening fast. All right, here. I'm just going to continuously, while we're doing this, I'm just going to continuously
I like
try.
a gingerbread stout. Sounds super interesting. We could do like a cinnamony thing.
Well, no, we should do holiday
Yeah.
and then see what they give us, right? Let's try it. Oh, hey, Josh, I saw you playing Cobalt Core.
You mean mastering it?
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, I
It's such a good game.
You were up to your old fucking tricks.
I thought I was really good, and then it cheated me at the end of one, and
Yeah.
I had such a good run.
Yeah,
And couldn't get like one card, and I fucking lost.
just to gel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just continuously get hooked on that little movement management mini game, and the different ships are they're like different games almost. It's real cool.
But like I was
Taking out guys.
in like one turn.
Oh
That's how
yeah.
much damage I was doing.
What was your what was your primary damage source? How were you breaking it?
I had just gotten what's the crazy damage guy. I don't know.
Drake?
Probably yeah.
Yeah,
Drake? Yeah.
Because he generates heat.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I just thought he brought his jet.
Yeah.
And some
All right.
sweet dulcet tones.
All right, now. All right, I'm in here. I'm going to manage the stream, but I do want.
Man, I wish Graham Baxter was in the chat. I was talking to somebody about when Graham sent that fruitcake over and how delicious it was.
Yeah.
Because I had never had, we have that.
The real stuff.
The real stuff. We
Well,
have that goofy cheesecake or a fruitcake that's full of like nonsense. And Graham was like,
industrial fillers like sawdust.
Yeah, he's like, no, you got to try this real stuff. And Graham got it for me without the nuts in it, and it was just utterly delicious.
It was working.
But I was telling the story to somebody, and I still remember that. I was very appreciative of that.
Well, and the best part about it was that we actually had a decent beer at that time.
Oh, 100%.
To pair right along with it. It was
Yeah.
nice, malty, had a little bit of toast character.
Yeah. Thank
Right
you,
now.
Lethal Shadows.
Oh yeah. Lethal Shadows is true pimp. No, I'm just trying to find they've moved where the voting thing is.
Yeah, the Lethal Shadows booth was real cool at the show. If you get a chance to check out what they're doing, it's pretty neat.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have a chance to go over there and check out his stuff. He said he had some great shit going on. I just didn't have a chance to check it out. All right, now polls can be managed. I got it ready to go. Now, so we're looking for holiday-themed beverage.
I agree, Tal. PAX Unplugged needs to be a 4-day show.
Well, I would say it's getting real close.
I know, and I mean
It's getting real close.
That's 4 days of Philly cheesesteaks that I get to eat.
Yeah. That Ryan, guess he's a sweet boy. He got me a Denix
shirt.
The Denix shirt right there.
Yeah.
Here. So gingerbread stout, I'm loving that. We're also talking about a mint vibe. What did you say? Like a peppermint stick?
I didn't say shit.
Oh, perfect.
I said cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
That's gingerbread, basically. That would be a gingerbread thing, or a nutmeg.
Nog. Okay.
Do they make like an egg beer?
Well, we can mess with that. The main thing is we
No.
could get the spice and sweetness
I'm not putting an egg inside the pico. We've already fucked with that thing enough.
His breakfast. Okay, so we have a wicked nog that we can do. Holiday
Do the
feast.
pumpkin.
No, that's Halloween time.
No, that's the holiday fall season.
Yeah.
I don't have pumpkin pie at Christmas.
Okay.
Why the fuck not?
Because I have beautiful raspberry pies, rhubarb
Garbage.
pies,
Garbage.
apparently Marionberry
Trash.
pie now.
Garbage.
Of course. Yeah.
All the berries one could ever want, and then maybe like an Oreo cream pie.
That's not
Stack
Christmas
up.
at all, man.
Don't give a fuck.
Well, that's just your weirdness then.
Yeah, Angus, a cream ale could be festive.
Though I gotta say, the Costco pumpkin pie is fucking amazing.
Is it legit?
Yeah, for like
It's
$10.
pretty solid.
It's pretty solid for like
Their
the.
cheesecake is also pretty solid.
Is it really?
There are some weird finds.
It's just
there are some
simple.
weird Costco finds that are just legit.
Yeah, because you know what happens. So one of my one of my members.
That chicken bake.
No, one of my old friends, members of the club,
Stephen.
was one of the like number 2 or 3 guys for
buyer or
Costco.
something?
Yeah, for Costco. One of the original guys. And he's like, what we do is we go to these places and buy in such bulk, you get the best materials, and then we just rebrand it. So like they had a
They
Kirkland,
hit the price point. They hit the nexus point, right?
but they had a Kirkland brand Scotch, right? It was made by Macallan.
Yeah, I've heard that. Like, apparently their alcohol, the Kirkland alcohol is very good.
Like they get amazing wines because they just go and buy all the fucking wine from the winery. Because they've got 320 stores.
Yeah.
So you're getting amazing stuff from Costco.
Here, now, the voting happens at the top of the chat. It's just up. It's up above.
Oh, you started it.
I might have to restart it.
Yeah, Alan, you can get really, really
Yeah,
phenomenal
click.
wines from Costco at really great prices because they do buy in such bulk that you're getting these really phenomenal wines at a great price.
Well, typically you'd
And
think
apparently
that,
now I'm becoming a Costco salesman.
yeah, as I say, listen, we got something great, obviously, for our holiday offers. So, no, listen, I know you got the family in town for holidays.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's I will.
Right? We got to get a Costco sponsorship.
Why not? They're local.
Yeah, I know.
They're local, and they have like some of their brewery deals are crazy too. Like
Because they-
Matchless
they
is an
lit-
amazing brewery.
They literally just go and buy so much for all of their stores.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. Sometimes Trader Joe's has got an angle like that, where it's actually like it's way better than it should be.
yeah.
$1.25 hot dogs.
Oh,
Can't beat that.
Listen, it's real good, but for me, it's got to be the chicken bake. I'm sorry, like
I've never eaten at the
chicken bake
restaurant in Costco's.
restaurante, dude. Go sit at that restaurante.
Hot dog for $1.25.
Here, go sit at that restaurante, and then just go get some dental work in the dental section. Get some glass, and while they're working on your teeth, have them take a look at your corneas.
I'll get my tires replaced too.
yeah,
while
your
we're
own
at it.
tires,
Yeah.
the tires within. All right. All right, timer is still going on that, but it's plenty of time for you to click up top. Oh, well, compile is insane. Tyrannosaurus, like there's a reason I pushed that on everybody. And then like the last night of the show, I ended up back like in a corner with Tyrannosaurus and a couple other people, like playing this unreleased game that I always make time to play from Greater Than.
Yeah, it's great because that's why we were up till 3 fucking 30
Yes.
in the morning playing Warhammer.
Yes. Now this also did happen. I mean, I'm not going to say that it didn't happen. That would be foolish. But
No,
I don't have a good excuse.
like I don't care. That weekend was amazing. Like it
really
was
was
utterly
kick-ass.
special.
It really was, but it's just like when you're like halfway. We actually stopped halfway through turn 2, I think, when we were
Yeah, I
trying to
was
get.
like, it's 3:30 in the morning. I want to get some sleep because I want to get cheesesteaks.
Yeah, exactly. I had to rent a table
Yeah,
from the hotel.
yeah, that was awesome.
because it was either that or play on the bed.
It was so awesome. Like everything. Like the show was just.
Jux, it's really good. All right, now, so a couple more minutes there. Not even a minute, in fact. Time, it's fleeting. Hey, now, Lethal Shadows, you said that you had some cool new stuff this year at the booth, but I did not have a chance to come see you, and I apologize because I think since we met, I have come and tried to see you at every show, and then this one I was either on stage or like walking to a stage, pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
It was packed.
crazy.
No, it was packed
Agavese,
out.
we brought our armies.
Oh yeah. I brought almost 2,500 points in,
Hell yeah.
in that case.
That shit was crazy, man. Your Tyrannus. Oof.
It was a good time. So, who do you think was winning that game?
Me. Totally me.
I mean, that's
The
how
whole fucking time.
I mean, I'm saying that
There was never a time you were winning.
that's how
I won every part of that game.
I feel that there's a case to be made for that.
Yeah, I don't think there's a case. I think it was just the reality.
We don't have to advocate for the truth.
Yeah.
It stands for itself. So
No, it was back and forth.
it was really.
It was really cool. Especially because our armies are so
They are they're the opposite,
opposed, right?
right? Yeah.
It was really, really fun, and I want to get that. I want to see that on a full table.
All right, now team. It looks like it's gingerbread stout o'clock. Great news for yous. And yeah, we'll use this ding dong that they have. It's fine. It's not amazing, but it'll work. It's no poll.ma.pe. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much, sir.
Yeah, nothing is.
It's so good. Why is it so good?
Jux, thank you for the Black Remnant on stage. Was really fun for us. I think I loved it.
Oh yeah, there really isn't anything like it. It's really, really good. And we got more today, obviously. Coming up on 2:30, you will find this room radically reconfigured into a place where men have feelings. For a
That's
couple,
actually kind of fucking true, man.
for a couple consecutive hours,
God
you're going to
damn it.
see men feel things professionally, and that's what we offer.
There's a lot of crying.
That's
there's
what we offer
hugging.
with the product. There's a lot of moms.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dads.
Mentally feel things, not physically feel things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Let's keep the TOS.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, Josh, that's a good note. Thank you. Thank you, Amazon. Obviously, we know what can and can't be shown on here. Now, so gingerbread stout, I feel like we got plenty of angles here.
Right.
Especially from the toasty, roasty angle. We can add chewy malts and give it a nice bread, cookie feeling, and come out with some spice at the end, and we Gucci, right? So where do we start?
We start with the ABV. Do we want it to be between? It's usually between 5 and 7 on American Stout, but we can go higher.
Yeah.
Do we want this a little higher, like 8%, to be cozy by the fire?
Oh yeah, this is like a sipper.
Or is this a 5%
Is this
where
a sipper?
where you
or is this a party beer?
yeah, like where it's the Christmas party,
It's
you can have
social.
a lot of them, type of thing. It's like an eggnog, I think that's the kind of each
You
end of the
also
spectrum.
maybe want to invoke a warm cookie vibe with the more alcohol warming up your body, right?
Absolutely.
I think that's mid-range. I think that's the middle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think cookies is like kind of the middle
Yeah.
arc, because you can have a lot of cookies, right?
You can. I mean, yes. I that's what I've heard.
Depends on the cookie. but yeah.
I've heard that there are those for whom the cookie
Tolls?
is a source of endless delight. No, such creatures live in my house.
I was about to say, I mean, you don't like cookies?
I think the cookies are fine.
I fucking love cookies. What do you mean?
I know that you like cookies. You've been at my house.
Certain cookies are amazing. Most cookies are fine.
Yeah. So Brenna is out.
Motherfuckers, cookies are amazing in general.
Brenna is out
Compared to like a
today
pie
getting all the ingredients for the Christmas cookies, and it's about to go off. Like it's about to get crazy.
If you guys don't tell me you don't take a regular Oreo and then a vanilla Oreo on each side and then put it
What
together.
the fuck is wrong with you?
What is this twisted
Why would you
ritual?
ruin
What's
this
this
Oreo like that?
You're saying, hey, for Christmas,
The only
I
good
make a
Oreo
godless
is
chimera
a regular
and then eat it.
ass Oreo.
I get 2 Oreos for the price of 2.
No, you get half of a good Oreo and half of a shitty
Dude,
Oreo.
I knew this
that
was
Mike
going to
likes.
be Josh's angle from the jump. No, you get half of one Oreo.
No, I get 2 Oreos for the price of 2 because they still form 2 Oreos.
Have you
it's delicious.
told Mike about your godless chimera?
No, I don't.
You know, Mike would like it though, because Mike likes the vanilla ones.
Yeah, he does.
but it's the best.
He likes
They
all that
suck
shit,
ass.
What are you
Well,
fucking talking
yeah,
about?
They
Great.
are ass shit cookies.
Are you kidding me?
Chocolate ones.
the only ones that are worth it?
Well, I can't
And they're
have
not even good
chocolate, so
cookies,
guess
but
what?
they're like a guilt-eating cookie.
Okay, I have some strange news. Listen, you gotta shake it off. You gotta come back to me, Goose. Like, listen, I have something to report, and it's 9% ABV. Now, I want to make sure that
9% ABV?
Yeah.
I told you to put in 8. You went to 9?
well, we had 5,
fucking-
7, and 9, and these wicked creatures. I think that
bump,
you'll find that these demons. Anyway, if it ends up being 8.5, what are they gonna do?
Holy shit.
It's not like we
Okay.
tested anyway.
Yeah.
Your color. Now
are
we're
they
going to
gonna
color.
do?
Anywhere's between 30 and 40. So think of 30 as your jingle bells and 40 as your uncle throwing up in the bathroom.
30. Yeah, 30 is.
What?
I think you
I don't
go.
know.
I think you get
40 is your coal.
Sure.
Yeah, there we go. All right, now 40 is coal. But honestly, we're getting gingerbready now that we get down into these lighter colors, in my opinion. What would you say if I offered these wicked beasts something in the manner of a 25, 30, or 40?
Go for it.
Usually we don't have 3 for this, but
Maybe it's just like, how dark you want your cookie.
exactly. Had you been drinking a lot of this and you forgot to take them out? Is that on the menu at all? All right, now, let's take a look at that. 5 minutes, SRM poll. It's out there for you. Enjoy. All right, ABV. I remember what it is. It's 9. Let's see what happens with this SRM. Now, I just think that even for a stout, obviously we're going to have the great stout character, but some of these color options I think might be interesting things to communicate with.
I don't think so.
Here. Yeah. I have to get one more.
I think the poll's up.
What's that? Oh, really? I clicked.
Maybe you don't
it's
need
up.
one more.
No,
That's fine.
Oh, okay.
never mind.
No, it's so mobile doesn't always like the polls. I apologize ahead of time. No. No, what I was going to say is that, I was following that Hasbro news this morning, and then I tweeted that I had heard some stuff about cuts coming to the local, like the WotC part of the company. And then I had a lot of people in my mentions telling me that that wasn't true because they had read it in an article somewhere when I live here and I know people in every part of that company at literally every threshold. Kotaku doesn't know. You know,
You
like
got the inside.
don't come to me with this shit. But yeah, the axe fell pretty hard. And yeah, and I should have done it first, but
Cut the axe? Or-
no. God bless.
Yeah.
I should have put one back for you earlier in the show, and I apologize. I should have done it correctly.
Frosty, they sell all that shit here too. You can get a cruise at Costco any day.
Yeah, Agavesi, I think Derek Kotaku's uncle works at Nintendo. Well, and that's what I thought too, Rex. And honestly, it's like even these people who are coming in and trying to tell me things that aren't true.
Jesus Christ, for a second, I'm like, is there a Derek Kotaku?
You're like, is that where they got it? Is it Derek? No. Yeah, Weizenbach, exactly right. Like, that's the part that was so strange for me, is that the part of the balance sheet that looks healthy and good, like that's, and they came in for him hard, and then by the end of this show, probably, and certainly by the end of the day, you'll see where they made them, and you're gonna do what I have done, which is really try to figure out the rubric behind these.
It's
these.
easy.
Doesn't
Where are
matter
the
Executives.
They're all over in Hasbro.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You
they're
don't cut the executives. You cut
their
everybody
their
else.
island, like their island is essentially okay, And what I was thinking of, it's just like, when I saw how well Baldur's Gate did, and it did well for a reason. Like it's legendary.
It's a phenomenal game, and it's a moment in time that will never be able to be repeated.
Yeah. It's legendary.
Yeah.
I'm even Larian might not be able to do.
No, I don't think Baldur's Gate 4. I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, it would be tough, right?
Yeah.
And so,
But it is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful game.
yeah, they murdered it, and they have gotten plaudits
absolutely
for
murdered
that purpose. But there's two ways to think about it, and then with the movie as well. So if you think about it, in my mind, I'm like, hey, this is good for the brand, this rises it. But the issue is that these are licensed products. And so if at some point, if it becomes clear, either as a matter of strategy or just as a matter of analysis, that licensing and having other people endure large portions of the costs, and then you just reap the rewards, that's not a rises all boats thing.
No.
Like that's actually that's a material shift in the way the company does business. And so those successes, ironically, I think are connected to this, and it's connected to a future where D&D looks very different. But anyway, I just wanted to let's
be honest.
It's
I
a
hate
big
the fact that you can buy a book and then never have to buy another book.
Yeah, it's a big part of it's been a big part of my life, and the people that made that game are silent partners in all the stories that Eric and I have made. Like, it was worth taking a second. That's all I'm saying. All right, here now let's take a look at this ding dong. Oh, it's not even done yet. Perfect. Ho ho ho! All right, poll ended. They want the darkest. They want the absolute darkest timeline, which is good, because we can take 40 SRM and do all kinds of stuff with the darker, roastier grains. So let me make a quick note there. 40, and let's get on.
Yeah, I'm sure the new they can make, I'm sure, tons of DLC for that game, and it's going to be amazing.
But yeah, they're very, very special. Yeah. Like I had a chance to meet some of them at.
Oh, they're wonderful people.
West.
Yeah, everybody I talked to from Larian is just wonderful people, and you
incredible.
You can't not be happy for that. Like they've created something really special.
Well, yeah, and they can ferry that stuff forward. And I'm not saying none of this accrues to them. I'm just saying that, like, if you're looking at it down from the top and you see these types of plays that aren't really internal, and then you move everyone to a new building where there aren't enough desks for everyone. I don't know.
Doesn't Magic, at the very least, Magic make the most money out of anything?
Oh, yeah.
That's business.
Yeah, it's weird. Seems punitive. Anyway, so now we've done ABV, we've done SRM. Now it's EBOO.
35 to 75. The world is our fucking oyster.
75? There are stouts out here with 75 IBU?
Well, remember, it's
true.
balancing out all the malts we're throwing.
Well, and listen, if we're riding on 9% ABV,
yeah.
But
what you want to think about too, when we're doing this, is are we going to make this a ginger beer, right, or a gingerbread? So do we want it to be exceptionally bitter? Like that's where, if you get into, even with the malt, if you get into the 70% range, it's still going to be bitter.
Yeah.
So that's something you want to think about when you're making this decision.
Yeah. Now, my feeling is that maybe somewhere in the middle, if we're using, and honestly, I think the right choice here is probably going to be Tet. I don't want to fuck up the vote. But I'm saying that one of those nobles that
doing it. He's already doing it.
One of those nobles that has like the spice, like the classic clove type spice character, might be really, really nice in this as well. The end. All right. All right, now, obviously the votes are just right up at the top. No, absolutely, Orion Rogue, 100%. We can add traditional spices in a sterilized sachet, and that's perfectly acceptable. I just made a ginger bug. Ginger bug.
Drop that right there.
Well, yeah. Just throw some ginger bug right in the top. Ferment it naturally.
that would work.
No.
Could be.
I might get well, it'd sour it because those are like those are like lacto. They're lactobacillus, like the traditional.
Would they put a milk kind of creamy flavor for lactobacillus?
Well, I mean, it's going to do something in there, but once it really gets to operating on those sugars, ultimately lacto is yogurt. I mean, it's going to start turning those sugars. It's going to start turning those sugars into something really tart, right? And that's, I mean, I'm not saying it'll taste bad, but I'm saying that's not a flavor I associate with gingerbread. You don't think back to those, your grandma would bring out the really tangy
Oiled
gingerbread.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, I think it's a bad combo.
Get a ginger stem, just pop it right in the hop container.
Listen, there's worse things have happened. But yeah, I mean, that ginger would definitely be peeled, right? The main issue there is reinfection with the latent.
Sterilize it all.
Absolutely. I'm just saying that the main issue there is just the latent stuff around in the skin of the ginger.
Well, if we put it in the initial and it would heat, it would kill everything like that, right? If we
You
sieve
could
it.
boil literal ginger inside there, yeah, but I mean, we have to talk to this man.
What do I know?
Literally, you go get a fucking stick of ginger and throw it in.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put some PBW or Star Sand
Yeah,
on it.
just give a little dip,
and you're fucking fine.
little swim. Nothing lives.
Yeah.
All right.
You guys are overthinking this shit.
Well, I get worried. I've had negative externalities.
Yeah, a whole stick of ginger. Boop, right in.
Why not? But anyway, that's how you make the ginger bug. Is you grate it with the skin, put it with sugar and filtered water, and then you essentially made a liquid culture that you can use to ferment
No.
sodas and teas.
Yeah, Pyro, you definitely don't want to grate it. Then you're going to have grated ginger in your fucking beer.
No. Then
It'd be
it's about
fucking
straining.
horrible.
Then we don't want that.
Yeah.
It's got to be solid, and it has to be something you can extract from secondary, right?
So you put it in like one of those bags.
Containers.
for
No, fuck no.
Okay.
No.
Cheesecloth bags.
Even
Even
grated.
still, it's going to get, something's going to get out.
There's going to be some kind of
Please,
particulate.
don't overthink this, guys.
There's
Throw
gonna be
the
a-
fucking piece of ginger in there.
There's going to be particulate, guys.
I believe you.
Nah, if it's fresh cut, though, it's going to soak in there just fine.
Molasses for the sweet. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we've done it. We know what's up. All right, now we like a 25 IBU, so it's on the lower side, but
Actually, you get the sugar-coated ginger, like bites.
oh yeah, they're already sterilized. They're food grade. No, so 25, which I think ultimately in my mind it was more of a 50 thing, but I think that what 25 is going to allow us to do is get a lot of our other flavors from additions, which ultimately means that Chad is correct again. All right, hey, so we have all of our guardrails ready to go.
Okay. So our first choice is going to be pale malt, which is going to be clean and crisp. Copeland, which is going to be a little sweeter, but still pale. And Maris Otter, which is going to be bready. Yeah, Copa, thank you for stopping by.
All right. Here we go. Starting the poll now. Only your clicks,
What?
only your clicks can reveal
Oh.
the secret. And all the clicking needs to happen. Well, let's see. I'm here. It's here. This is the clicking area, and I want you to really investigate it. Click to your heart's content.
Click it like you mean it.
Yeah.
Click like nobody's watching.
Yeah. Dork. All right, you gotta stay clicking. Don't even worry about it. But I do feel like good choices are being made out in the world, and I respect it. Oh, but the other reason you have to get your mitts on even a mid-range thing is so you can check out this fucking. When you haven't really had a chance to play too much BG. We fucked around with it back in the beta, but I'm saying the final shit, 5th patch just is crazy.
I just care about Space Marine, man.
Well, Space Marine is good,
That's all I care about.
but Rogue Trader
Oh, I know.
is very, very good.
Yeah.
Just got that.
Rogue Trader is kind of good. It's a good game, and you're gonna go hog wild. It's they actually get it. Like they completely understand what the setting's about. Yeah, Tobias. Yeah, I literally. That's what I wore yesterday all around the house. That's Dave's stream like nobody's watching shirt.
That's a great shirt.
Oh, Rhea. What's up, man? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a minute. Every now and then I see you on the tweeter, of course. Chucks, I don't think that's true. I feel like that's.
I'm gonna stay away from this fight.
It's like I started.
I'm gonna go over
I started
here.
advocating, and then I was like, maybe.
I'm gonna.
We're gonna let you guys handle that one.
Yeah, have fun, you two. Maybe we'll get a claymation fight out of this.
I'm back, but I'm not gonna be part of that. That's definitely not the case. Oh yeah, all of Dave's stuff went hog ass fucking wild. Well, hey, God bless Rhea. All right, yeah, I know where this is gonna go.
Oh God.
The Albert, it's like we gave one of those early to Chris Perkins because he's Chris Perkins. But that whole range and the grindhouse that has all 6 designs on the movie poster is also very good. It's Maris Otter, everybody.
God, I want to post like want an actual.
Freddie Rich. Well, yeah, because it's like 3-tone. It would be super easy to silk screen prints of it. Like the design is done and ready.
Do it like not cheaply, but you want to make it look like like an old like movie
like
poster,
postering,
so
like
not
real postering, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
Not like a high quality print. You want this something you can roll up and tack to a wall.
Oh, just do it shitty. Hey, now Orion just asked a question that says, hey, have you and Jerry, this is for Eric, I'll pass it on. Have you and Jerry talked about next steps when the Pico finally gives up the ghost?
Yeah, we'll probably get an anvil system. Similar, just not as
fancy.
not as 100% automated.
Yeah, I think we have this and we have a backup machine.
No, I think we went
No,
through
we
the
don't.
backup.
Is it Goose now?
This is the only machine.
Oh, there you go.
We
And
had a
then
backup machine.
and we're already this machine. Like, don't tell this machine, but is it?
No worries.
Well, it's not even on. Okay,
even on.
okay. So it can't hear us. Obviously, listen.
You say this now.
It's basically the same.
If this doesn't work next week,
Yeah, it's basically the same. It would be funny. Is that what you mean? Here's the story. So it's essentially the machine hasn't figured out that Santa isn't real. I mean, in this case, Santa is the back-end services in the cloud. Now we are simulating Santa on this laptop, and so it thinks it's writing letters to Santa, and it's getting communication from them. Dude, there's this site that you can use to make customized videos of Santa talking to your kids.
Okay.
And Brenna really liked doing it for a while, and then it actually started to freak the kids out. It started to get really disturbing for them. They didn't want to do it anymore.
It's like Elf on the Shelf, which is just learning how to be a surveillance state.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, become fine. Become fine with it. Now, so base grain. We got it. Maris Otter. What's next?
okay. So one choice would be chocolate malt. This is going to give us a really a rich color and malty and nutty flavor. We could do a chocolate rye, which is going to be a little bit spicier.
Ooh,
Nutty and
chocolate
spicy.
rye.
We could do victory malt, which is going to make it even more bready and toasted like a biscuit.
Love it. Dude, those
Or-
smell really good.
We could do special B and make it very caramelly.
Yeah, and give us the sweetness we need in the rest of this thing, right?
Choices.
All right. Let's take it away. Yeah, Saint, I think that Owlcat really does know what they're doing in terms of executing the universe. Now, on the technical side, of course, Larian was coming off of Divinity 2 Original
yeah.
Sin, like pretty sophisticated internal technologies and lots of existing systems. Owlcat's coming from their Pathfinder games, which are they're also quite good, but the grid-based nature of it does lead to some odd behavior in terms of movement and combat and things like that. But as a tactics game, being based around a grid does not hurt it at all.
The only mistake they made.
What's that?
The only mistake they made is that name.
Rogue Trader?
You mean the original name of Warhammer?
It's like every other roguelike.
Oh.
I did not even know until
Oh,
I
you
just
didn't know it
looked
was an
now
RPG?
that it was a Warhammer game.
But it says...
That are,
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I would have.
You're right. No,
looked at it.
everybody, they
Yeah.
they're all putting Rogue somewhere in
Yeah.
the
So you
name.
think it's some
Like,
sort
no,
of
it's like
roguelike.
RoboCop Rogue City. I thought for sure...
wasn't bad.
Wait, that's a serious title name?
Yeah.
I thought you were making that shit up.
No, I thought for sure it was some kind of like a shooting gallery type game, which for RoboCop would be kick-ass. That would be an amazing game. Yeah, see, here's Weizenbach. I never would have associated that name with Warhammer, but it's the fucking origin
Yeah.
of Warhammer 40K.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm saying I have the book.
book.
He got it for me from Nottingham, like in that store. Now you can get it anywhere, but back then it was only from the original store. Rogue Trader that Rogue Trader book is the origin of the entire 40K universe. You wouldn't believe. I'll bring it in so you can see it. You would not believe. Like the whole template is there. The Emperor, the Xenos, all the basic war game rules, like everything about the game is like contained inside that book. It's crazy. All the guts are there. All right, now let's take a look at this. What are these results? What are you guys doing out there? I'm gonna take a look and I'm gonna judge. I'm gonna take a hard look at what you've been doing. Ah, these are good though. These are good choices. Oh God, you know what? Honestly, that's a great choice. Now, Choco Rye, that is one that we do not have in the library because it's kind of kinky.
Just grab the chocolate and grab the rye and put them together.
fair
and
enough,
eat
yeah.
At the same time.
Here,
Sure.
Works.
yes.
Might work.
Okay.
Obviously, that's
Cut
how.
one and a half.
Obviously,
cut the other
that's
one in
how
half
it
and put them
works.
together, and then you get the perfect Oreo. Apparently.
Yeah, that's.
You're fucking right, you do.
Yeah, you do.
All right, here. So I'm gonna try a little Choco and a little Relaya. Yeah. That is obviously the right combination of tastes for this beer. Holy shit. That was well chosen. At the head end and of course at the vote line as well. Ooh, oh my God, that's gonna be murder.
Okay, so can you, I don't know if that you have the capabilities, because we can,
I have to retype. It's just,
Okay.
it's not as good. Listen, it's,
so hold on,
it's
hold
no
on.
pulled
Wait.
up- Oh, no. I'm just gonna check and see if Poll's back, then it's easy.
Okay.
No, it's in the shitter. What are you saying?
So keep that up, and can you do another one? Because we're going to redo this poll.
Yeah.
But before we get to it, I want to do a poll if we want to put lactose in it or not.
Oh, to give it the
Sweetness.
like the milk
Milky
stout type stuff.
sweetness,
Yeah. Okay. right, take a look at that. Yeah, I mean that's a style by itself, is stouts that have roast character with the cool lactose texture and sweetness.
Something wrong there?
Is there? Let's see.
No.
Should be okay.
Where's your mic?
What? Oh, I think I lost it.
It went away.
No, it's right here. Let me put it like on my.
Rustling a bit, yeah.
Okay, it's probably because it was on the vest or something. Maybe is that better?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Vest Rustlers,
Vest Rustlers.
the final chapter.
Yeah, part 5.
Yeah, it's like it was in theaters, and then like
Yeah,
it started,
then it
and
was
there was
like
a
straight
sci-fi
to
original
video.
series,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, and then
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, but you know what though, it could come back. It could
Yeah,
come back.
but like MGM owns the rights, and then we got to get it.
Oh
from
no, it's
them, and then
a
like,
total rat fuck
it's a
shit show.
fucking-
But what I'm saying is that Tokyo Drift was direct to video, and now look at Fast and Furious, right?
What?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Are you sure?
I saw that in theaters, man.
and now it's elevated.
What?
think
Yeah.
it was in
About?
theater.
It was
It's
in
returned like a
it was-
phoenix.
It was in theaters, man.
What?
But good try.
I'm pretty
Really?
sure that Tokyo Drift was in
Yeah,
theaters,
it
but I
totally
could be
was.
wrong.
No, it was in
Eh, who
theaters.
cares?
Fast and the Furious. Oh, it almost went straight to DVD for Tokyo Drift. I see. Maybe I only heard about that part. But then Vin Diesel saved them. I don't.
Yeah, he came in and
You just were
he was like,
surprised
"It's
that they
about
actually
family.
And they were like, God, you know what? It was about?
It's about fucking family,
Shit,
and we're
dude,
going right to
it's
theater.
about fucking family. Holy shit. No, he's right.
The theater is the family."
Until the 10th one.
Till the 10th one. And it's about extended family.
It's about cousins and nieces.
Space. Extended family in space. Space alien family.
I've never actually seen a Fast and Furious movie.
What the fuck,
I
Ghostly?
haven't gotten around to it.
Okay, just go watch Point Break, and that's
No,
it's,
I've never seen any of those, and I.
if you watch
Break is very
Don't
good.
watch
don't
it.
get me wrong.
okay, if you watch Point Break and Fast and Furious next to each other, they're literally the same movie, almost scene by scene.
Fast and or Furious.
Yeah, I'm not. I am
Is this-
literally not
is-
joking.
Review.
There's like people who are like, they're basically remaking note for note
No.
medieval plays.
Yeah, it wasn't like it's literally almost scene for scene. The same movie.
Like you hit play on both.
Yeah, and just fucking have fun.
Love this.
Except there's no Gary Busey in Fast and Furious.
Which is sort of worse.
Yeah, so I was gonna say
Yeah.
that to me that's a negative. Hey, so lactose for sweetness and texture, I think that we can call it. I think that it's happening, and I think it's going
You know,
it's going right in the beverage.
Fast and Furious could benefit from Keanu, actually.
I agree, and Gary Busey.
Well, no, Keanu. Listen, I'm sure he'd be fine driving the car. Like after that last one, I was like, they beat this man up.
Oh yeah,
After John Wick 4, I was like, I bet he was in ruins.
Yeah,
Well, there's got to be something.
Those
to
fucking
the
stairs.
story.
I want to give him a hug.
He fell all the way down the stairs.
Yes.
And then
Johnny
he get
Utah,
back up.
EMW, no question. Johnny Utah is 100% better than Brian O'Connell. 100%. Rest in peace, Paul. But
But also, fuck you,
also,
Paul.
yeah.
Rest in peace, but also, fucking shut up. Now, so what's next? You want to throw back in some of the toasty grains?
Yeah, do the same poll we did, but with a no.
I wish I could.
You fucking
I
guy.
got to make a new poll. So
That's why you couldn't keep the other.
they went with the Choco Rye. So the
So
ones,
it was Special B Victory. Victory is toasty and biscuity, and little toffee. Special B, or no, we'll actually do a crystal this time instead of Special B because we did the other one.
okay.
Crystal will be caramel and head retention. And what the hell was the fucking other one?
It was chocolate rye. Or it was just regular chocolate malt.
Chocolate malt. So we'll cut that out.
Yeah, we'll
and
just
we
do
can,
Crystal and Victory.
No, we can do. Ooh, hold on. Fuck. Some roasted barley to give it a grainy coffee-like flavor.
Yeah, but roasted barley is very nice. And what was Victory again? Bready
Biscuity.
biscuit. There we go. That's where I had it wrong. Yeah, this is gonna be all right. I can already tell. The chocolate rye was such a huge win right from the jump that I feel like it's on track now. I feel like it's going to work.
Hey, listen, the Red Hot Chili Peppers were great in Point Break.
Are they in there as characters? Yeah. On the beach or something?
It's hilarious.
They're playing themselves?
No, it's surfers.
I love it.
I also love the original Fast and Furious, so I don't care.
No, yeah, you win either way.
I win either way. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. God, they're coming at it with another curatorial selection. All right, now, precious family, just look right up again. Like, this is the area. This is the actionable region. You want to be part of it. Click. God damn it. Click like your lives depended on it. They don't. It'll be fine if you don't click, but I would like it if you did click. I think Eric would like it too. Mm-hmm. He's shy. He's shy, but he's in. Like he wants you to be a part of something. You know what I mean? I say David Novacat. Exactly. This is all we're trying to do. No, not in this one, Pirro. I won't. I won't. Yeah, some such, Dave. Most of the time, the beers that I've had that have been cast or whatever have been in different types of oak.
Well, that's kind of hard for you.
Yeah,
like, that's not
for
your
me,
thing.
it's weird. But I would love to see like a cherry wood or a peach wood. Like, I just don't think I don't think vessels like that are as common. All right. No, it's victory. We're just going to...
Cool.
We feel good about this.
I think that's great.
So far, the bones of this thing are stellar. They are absolutely stellar. Like, this is... I'm sad that this is probably not going to be ready to drink fully and ready to go at the end of this year.
Okay, so now we're going to get into additions. Are we going to put cinnamon in this? Nutmeg, ginger.
Right here. So I'm going to start with this. And then after we do this, I'm going to add a no option. But it's up to them how many of these bad boys they want to throw in, right? Right, now take a looky-loo.
Really? So we're making a gingerbread beer
In the stout vibe with, and so far I feel like we have the toasty bread part locked in with Maris and Victory. The base, I think, is there. Especially with the
I think everybody's right. Putting allspice in this mix is you stop this vote.
Yeah. Is allspice basically a one button?
Yeah,
solution?
I think it's a little bit. I think it's going to give a better flavor than ginger. That because like what we think of, it's just
it's a blend.
Yeah.
Right. It's like we just inherited a bunch of tastes that are combined. So allspice. If we throw allspice in, basically what we're trying to do is evoke that cookie. And that's how our moms would have done it.
Yeah, see, Clues is right. So you don't actually put ginger in it. You put allspice and cloves.
Yeah. We call it that, right? But yeah, allspice and cloves is an easy thing.
Huh?
Depends on the recipe.
Yeah, true. I'm sure there's some traditional ones.
You can you can work on the poll, but.
So allspice should be in there?
Yep.
All right.
Same poll, just allspice.
Yeah, just throw it in there. Or you mean a poll that just has allspice?
No, yeah. Allspice all the time.
Just put all the spices. That's what it means.
All right. All right, now there's your poll. You demons. Yes, but Timothy Bonsi, I think that our base, which is made up of Maris Otter, Victory Malt, and chocolate rye, is actually going to deliver a molasses base without molasses.
Yeah,
It's going to be
we
dark,
don't
toasty,
need, we don't
and
need
sweet.
to use molasses
Exactly.
in this recipe.
We don't even need the additional fermentables. Like
Yeah.
that specific, like crafty combo by Chat
It's
is going to provide the ground floor of this
the
flavor.
lactose with the lactose and molasses is going to make it way too fucking sweet.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but
We shall see. But the spices are going to be welcome. Let's say that. All right. Needs more adjectives? Of course. Everything always needs more adjectives. Yeah, Orion Rogue says that Eric's dead on. So we're done here, I think. We're checking out.
What are epiches? Epicas.
Oh, that's the French word
Peaches?
for spices.
Is it?
wait, what? Peach? What are we talking about? Peaches? What?
Look at how he spelled the poll title.
Oh, yeah, it's pieces.
There's a bunch of words. There's a bunch of words in French that are the same word in English, but instead of an S at the beginning, there's an E,
Yeah,
like les États-Unis.
a lot of languages do that. They just
It's
like
inversions
cut
of
and
various
paste.
kinds.
It's a crop.
Yeah.
Which is what?
What English does. It
What?
steals
No,
other.
what you just said.
The United States.
No. When people adopt English words,
How did you say it?
Les États-Unis.
French is real.
So state.
Separate the words.
I can't. There's a
one
hyphen
word.
in there. But état is it's like the word
Oh,
state.
state. Okay. There
It's,
you go.
it,
That's
but,
what I was looking for.
But there's
is
an
where
E at the
was.
beginning for some reason. Oh yeah. Again, Romance languages. I bet there's a lot of that.
I wonder if it has something to do with the S at the beginning, if that has a big problem with some other languages.
no, we're just lazy as humans.
Could be. It could be. It could be the phonetic
Yeah,
the phonetic
S
rub between the SP, the ST.
just doesn't quite click.
I don't know, Weizenbach. I don't think we stole French fries from the French.
God, do you remember freedom fries?
Yeah, I do remember freedom
Oh,
fries.
Oh, I did.
I tried to explain this to my children. They couldn't make heads or tails of it.
I couldn't.
I'm like,
Nobody
well,
could.
so the French
Oh yeah, all right, let's
fries,
move on.
and then they're like, no, don't, no. And then I was like, okay. Didn't work out super well. All right. So they are looking for that allspice, and it's not even close. Allspice is going to satisfy all the problems with this. Now,
We could also put cinnamon. I mean, we could do that and put our other shit, but
allspice is a big
Yeah.
flavor. I think
Yeah.
we might call it.
Want to boost some other stuff.
Well, here.
Cider.
No, it'll be okay. Here, watch this. It's there.
it's gonna be okay, guys.
It's a collabo, right?
Accent it.
That makes cider. I do allspice, cloves, cinnamon.
Oh yeah. But I have a few other spices. So these are, imagine this is an EQ, and you have the ability to modify each of these actions. Now,
Sorry.
God bless. Now, so just take a look at it, and then obviously there's no option. So if you're not interested, you just say, hey, we're good here. But if there's one of those buttons you want to push even harder than the other ones,
The first one, because you always need more.
oh, for Cinnamon?
Yep.
Well, and cinnamon is an especially easy one to add.
Phenomenal.
Something like a banana. It's an especially easy one to add in the sachet too, because you can just add the bark.
Never enough cinnamon.
No, it's always the right choice. Cinnamon is very big at my house. But there are also those who strain and resist against the spice lords. Oh, that's the other thing.
Dune 2?
Dune Imperium.
Oh,
I need Dune 2, but Dune Imperium on Steam is fucking
Oh yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, on the Steam Deck. Fuck man.
As a solo game, it is just
Yep.
mwah. It's perfect. And they have these challenges. They basically have like, it's about 3-day long modifiers to the game that basically change how it plays. Like they're like miniature little tourneys with, it's like a Unreal Tournament mutators or something.
Oh, okay.
It's like big head mode, but for this VP card game.
They added lens flare.
Yeah, it goes pow. Crimson, Dune Imperium is the one from Direwolf. That's one of the best games I've ever played.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And it's not just me. They sell this fucking shit 24/7. Now, Simonon, it's in there. Now, I'll do another
Oh, fuck.
right in here. We're gonna go nutmeg and ginger and no. And then nutmeg is not a spice. And then it's literally not a spice. It's an unspice.
It's a D spice?
If you put in too much nutmeg, you can put some nutmeg in, and then it's fine. But yes, if these are levers you want to push, that's fine. Otherwise, let's take it to the hoop. I mean, all that remains is a hop and a yeast beyond these dry additions, and then we're Gucci gang. Yeah, Meg. Yeah, Rex Verdi. They have a really crazy little team there. It was so nice. I ended up meeting Scott Martins, who owns Direwolf Games. Direwolf Digital is the full name, and I became a fan back in the day when they were part of Sony Online Entertainment. They were making these cool card games for these crazy licenses like Stargate and Legend of Norath. Like, I do not like EverQuest. Like, that's not.
Wow, really?
I never had that phase. Like, for me, I wasn't in.
But Warcraft got you?
Yeah. The Warcraft
Looks better.
Well, I could play that with Mike, but also
looks like mud.
Warcraft had a different approach to XP and like the corpse run, like the idea that you had to go into this crazy place, or hell levels where you had to get twice the XP to advance. Like there was just a bunch of things that they were just kinder about.
WoW had the corpse run too originally.
Well, you can go back and do it, but you didn't necessarily lose all of your equipment. I mean, that's the main thing. And then the levels where you needed twice the XP for no reason, like that's just weird. Anyway.
Well, it was the beginning of fucking.
No, absolutely, it's all good.
God, give it a break.
Some people like, but I'm
joking.
I'm just saying, look at Bloodborne and Dark Souls.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
some people want that edge.
Some people want punishment. Yeah,
No, and I played Asheron's Call, and it was very much a corpse run game, right? But then I was done with it.
Only MMO that really got hooks to me was City of Heroes.
Oh yeah, that was hardcore, dude.
I love that.
I spent some quality time with City of Heroes. I made a lot of characters I never played.
Same here.
I filled in those stories, those backstories a lot. When you're in those central areas, you just right-click on somebody, read their fucking character sheet. It's like, yes,
great.
I feel you.
Like the huge 2 pages worth of backstory. It's awesome.
No,
I missed that game. That game was so good.
no. It was very, very good. But Scott Martins and that team, so they come from essentially digital card games. And they hired somebody named Paul Denon. So one of the very first creative services projects Penny Arcade ever did was like in the early aughts for the first online TCG where you bought packs and played them. It was a game called Star Chamber.
No, okay.
And it was essentially a board game CCG combo, exactly like Dune Imperium is. It's worker placement. It is deck building. It is crazy. And Paul Denon has been iterating this design years and years and years. Dune Imperium is just like it's like the apotheosis of his dream. But no, Eric and I were having dinner in a restaurant. He comes in with his family. I never had a chance to meet his wife and his kids. It was super cool.
Yeah.
And then when I tried to pay for dinner, he'd already paid for it. And then he left before me. So there was nothing I could do.
The worst.
That wicked man. Because Eric knows that's my trick. I don't like it when other people pay for my dinner. I hate it. They want no more.
Great. So hops, Tet, super spicy.
Yeah, Tet. Big spice, like crazy spice.
Actually, I think.
But they also did Root, like the digital version of Root. That's them.
Root is such a good
Northgard, that's them too. Like they're going crazy on the digital side and the board game side.
I think Fuggles might be fun in this.
Tell me more. Ham.
Earthy sweet with a round warm wood, mild tree fruit aroma.
Wormwood or wormwood?
Warm.
Wormwood. Yeah, wormwood?
Get some absinthe in here.
What? No, you want to drop a 3 in there?
No, actually, I think those two. Oh, all right, hold
They're
on.
good?
Hold on. No. Nugget. Nougat. Heavy, spicy, and herbal. No, Agaves, you're not putting fucking Galaxy in this thing. You insane?
Galaxy's big. If we're making a Dune beer, maybe
Yeah.
we put Galaxy in. Galaxy is basically the spice melange. It's a massive taste. I don't hate Hallertau, but I prefer Tet.
I don't know. Nugget might be the choice because the herbal
Oh, no.
will get a little bit of that molasses flavor in there.
Well, yeah,
actually.
the rest of the little
This is not a Dune beer, Jesus.
the rest of the little spice, like the tangential elements, right? Nugget, I think is great too. I'm just thinking, I like this slate, and our noble choice being Tet, I think is still pretty good.
Chris, stop it. You know this isn't a Dune beer.
But listen, I'd be more than happy to do a Dune beer. I
We
mean,
did a
maybe they have
Dune.
gingerbread cookies
Didn't
in
we
Dune.
do a
We don't
Dune
know.
beer?
I mean, listen, if your headcanon,
We got spice.
almost certainly, if your headcanon is that this is a Dune beer, when you drink it, I'm sure it will work. There's huge tastes in here. It will absolutely do what you want. Those are simply facts. Ooh. There is a little bit of a knife fight here between Tet and Nougat. And Ted Nugget.
Ted Nugget.
So get him in there.
Eat Ted Nugget.
The Ted Nugget. Yeah, Transosaurus, I love what I'm seeing. Yeah, Orion Rogue, this is what I was saying before. Like, we won't be able to drink this. This is not a this year beer. This beer is going to have to rest.
Yeah, but it'll be nice for the January.
Oh,
cold
no, we
January
will
one.
want it. Yeah, Seattle's January is winter. It's still deep winter month. At least in my experience.
That's cute.
I don't like barrel aged, but this one would actually might.
There's there would be
Sure,
it would-
go
get some
take-
stave. What?
get $150 worth of a barrel, and we'll do it.
You get some staves.
Yeah.
No, we'll saw some stuff up.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
right in there. That's all you need.
I can make a barrel. We got.
Pallets out there.
Yeah, we can use a flamethrower and burn the shit out of the inside of it. No big deal.
Yeah.
Just like we can use scissors.
Good, clean fun.
No, it is what it is. It was close.
Yeah, exactly. Ismati, 100%. Seattle January is a month where you get an inch of snow and the rest of the world gets to laugh at the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're losing it here. But
It's
they're losing it here when it fucking rains.
yeah.
I don't get it.
No, it makes no
rains all the
fucking sense.
time.
Tet. Now, so now it's time for the Yest. It's time for Yest mode.
What was the IBU?
The IBU that they decided on was 25.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So
Perfect.
it's not super crazy. It's going to be at the spicing level. I think it's going to
Yeah.
be good. Now, and we have significant spice additions as well. I think the ratios are actually quite nice. So, so in your mind, it's not time yet. In your mind, be thinking of names. But for now, we need Yest. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yest.
We're going to do American Ale 1 and 2. American Ale is smooth and clean, and well balanced. American Ale 2 is clean, tart, and nutty. More fruity.
Okay. Take a look at this. Pachow! Pachow! Oh yeah, Crimson, but it really depends on where you live in town. Like the hills are a very specific part,
Yeah.
mostly of downtown.
Yeah.
The rest of us do not live this way. But no, there's some San Francisco type shit. If you're talking about
Yeah, I guess
if you're talking about coming down from Cap down into the guts of downtown, like
from where where the Renaissance Hotel is down to Pike Market. That's
it's a straight shot.
You could like
that's a luge.
You could Clark Griswold that
it's
shit.
It's a luge track.
Erica's car once just like going up the hill. We had to stop to our light, and we tried to go again. Died.
Oh yeah.
Because it was just too steep. It was just nope.
Just didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
They didn't know what to do. All right, now let's take a look at these risottos. The fresh maker. Well, they can't decide. Clean. Now look, clean is interesting. I'm not saying that it's not. Clean is basically saying, hey, we like what we have. Second start of the right on till morning. The tart fruit nut moves us into. It moves us into something that still has holiday vibes.
Mm-hmm.
It moves us into a fruitcakey adjacent kitchen energy, which I don't hate. I don't hate that either. I think it's still a natural thing, but the choices are very good. I think
How hard is that going to hit anyways?
Which one? The yeast?
Those flavors. Like how hard would they be? Really?
They'll be noticeable, yeah, because what the yeast is doing, the yeast is a part of this process that touches the entire kettle. It's going to go through and work on everything that happens in there. Like so much of this is why it's important to do things like smash. So much of the actual character is the result of this yeast operating on it. And so absolutely, if you talk about a red ale or something like that, like this is like a chew and pull mode of beer. Like Irish Reds, you eat like beef jerky sometimes. Like they're very, very crazy thick. But listen, I was actually trying to advocate for the second one, but then what everyone did was vote for the first one that I said was okay. And so I see what's happening here.
People now realize they don't want to taste
No.
fruitcake.
Well, but basically they don't want to overwrite all the decisions they made up until now, right? Which I think is legit. Now, so American Ale 2. Now, names. I am going to make a new poll right now. And I'm going to start typing in your great names.
Ale Saint Nick. Nice Crimson. Ginger Bell Hop, yeah. Santa's Little Hopper, nice. Ginger Brewed, cool.
Interesting.
Santa's Slade. Chris.
Nope, Chris, that's not it. Do you have to let it jinger?
Wow!
You demon!
That's amazing.
This is satanic.
Horrible.
I know. Yeah, Ale Lang Syne. You know what I mean?
Nice, yeah. Here we
That's
go.
the hot shit.
Yeah, that's hot. I think we already did that though.
I'm dropping it on.
We've already done that.
Here it comes. No. It's fine. Oh, kook and milk.
I think it would be Ginger Bells, wouldn't it?
Sleigh bell ring. Spice. You, Nova Cat, don't listen. Do not support Chris. Do not support his behavior. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Cookie beer. No. Goddamn.
Yeah, Kim is coming in. Kim is coming in hard.
Gingerbread. There you go. Too Spice, Too Furious. Yeah.
Gingerbread is interesting. Right now, I don't have as many slots as I usually do, which is probably for the best. They won't let me have them because they're twisted animals and beasts.
They want you to make decisions yourself.
Well, no, and I respect it. I mean, it's probably for the best that I can't put up 10 and then do a second one. Oh, dude, hey, now I've been busy. That's nice. Like, in excelsis Deo. Absolutely, I was absolutely 100% in the choir. That happened.
Wait, you guys even got that song? That shit, you weren't.
Oh
Just,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you actually got proper songs in your weird fucking cult
Oh.
of Christianity.
Oh no, this was at school.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, the church songs. No,
Yeah.
they never did any traditional shit. It was all made up stuff.
Yeah.
It was all made up
Yeah.
wealth gospel, the secret type shit. It was all cult shit from hell to breakfast. No. You know what's funny? It's like, so the Christmas album that is at my house is the Sufjan Stevens Songs for Christmas. That was like when Brent and I were like 27 or 28. That was like our record, and so we like played it all the time, and that's like our Christmas music. But for the kids, that's like stodgy, like that's like old people music. You know what they think is not old people music? Perry Como.
What?
No, they think that Sufjan Stevens is stuffy old people music because that's what their parents like. But what they
Yeah,
wanna,
Ryan. Hell yeah. Thank you.
but they want to hear
Taco Tuesday.
100-year-old.
What?
That's because that's the best shit.
No,
That's
I'm
the
not saying it's
only
not,
stuff
but I think
No,
it's funny.
I think that it's so cool because Sufjan Stevens. This is like some, like it's a little, like twee. It's a little like cringe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's too.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay, yeah,
too
yeah.
hard on your sleeve, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we want the
Fucking
fucking
very
rituals. We want rituals. We want Brenda Lee. We want to go all the way back.
That's interesting.
I think
it's
so.
cool. I like it.
No, I'm not even mad. I think it kind of kicks ass. I mean, it's like I can't lose. It's like, oh, all right, I'll play the most popular,
Right,
best songs in the world for Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what it is? It's like when you heard those classic songs on the Fallout stuff.
Oh, right.
Oh shit, this music was great. I forgot. I want to listen to this all the time.
No, but the truth is, it's like for my eldest, their playlists are full of shit like that. Like their playlists are full of really old music that a lot of it is from Fallout. A lot of it is like they got through games, but they're
Yeah.
like old music. Anyway, we
Everyone's
are
Andrews sisters, man.
yeah, we are Gucci Gang, folks. I think that we got Ginger all the way. That is the name. This is going to be killer. Now, obviously, this bad boy at 9%, you know, he's not quite a barley wine, but he's in the neighborhood.
You have to sit for a while.
He's going to have to rest, but we have a couple other kegs.
And next week,
Right.
something special. I'm gonna bring in we'll do a whiskey tasting.
Oh, that's right. I'm loving it. But we have other kegs for beer as well, right?
Yeah.
Right. A whiskey tasting, very
Christ,
small,
man.
very small whiskey tasting.
But I mean, I have 6 bottles.
But I'm saying the amount that we taste will be very small.
Yes.
All right. Then I consent. But anyway, so we like this. That's going to push us through until this bad boy can take its rightful place at the helm. We're going to maintain Christmas even in 2024. Gathered throng, what an absolute pleasure. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. But obviously the fun is not over. Come 2:30, you will find this space radically transformed. It's very, very fun to say. Into a place of battle and war. Specifically the fallout from our PAX Unplugged game. There were revelations. That's all I can say, but it is entirely possible that a no-name off-brand mercenary company, splinter group of Othos 88, managed to push back the war, not insignificantly. Now, does that mean that it's not going to happen, or does it mean we have time to prepare? We will find out at 2:30. Black Remnant, don't go nowhere. Obviously, we're going to move the machinery of the universe over this way. Occupy yourselves for a brief period, but we hope to see you back here in about 50 minutes. Until then,